Hi YouTube. Korurenai, korurenai, korurenai. Hey, or whatever. Um, so we're gonna be studying. I would play online games with you, but I don't really want to. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my scalp's kind of itchy. Okay, let me try that in my mouth. I don't know if y'all would want to see my screen, what I'm reading right now. Okay, I'm doing the resistance of apartheid during the 1950s, whether it was effective or not. Um, so just a little. Okay. Um, I'm looking over here. Repressive government legislation actions. Um, the Suppression of Communism Act in 1950 made Communist Party illegal and gave government power to declare any similar organization illegal as well. The Communist Party disbanded itself just before the legislation became law. The Safety Act of 1953 enabled the government to declare a state of emergency. Okay, the public safety, okay, allowed them to declare a state of emergency. Oh, damn. Because believed that public order was threatened. The government also placed banning orders on political activists. Uh, a banned person was restricted to his or her district, had to report to the police twice a day, and could not be in the company of more than one person, well done, and could not be quoted. This effectively silenced many activist organizations could be banned, which meant they ceased to exist. Okay, so this act basically would these acts would decrease the effectability of the black people's aid or like African aid of abolishing the apartheid laws, of getting the government to abolish the apartheid laws. Because with this now, acting out could get you immediately cut down, like monitored by the police. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm just gonna write this down. Okay, um, the suppression. From tomorrow, I think I'm gonna put my computer on the floor and not use it because I'm not really focusing on my work. I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like I'm getting dumber. You know that feeling when you feel like you're just getting slow and slow and slow and slow. The Suppression of Communism Act of 1950. Actually, I feel like I should start live streaming with freaking YouTube instead of anything else because I'm always complaining how that I don't like have anything to stream with. I feel like that would kind of remove that excuse, and that's why I've not been streaming. So like I could do that. I need to change my YouTube name. There's too many people with my YouTube name. Way too many. I'm irritated. It's Fork. I'm live right now, though. So definitely need to change that. But I don't know when I'll be able to. Cause this is not gonna work. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Like I was saying, I really hope y'all can hear me. Like 1, 2 testing. I have one viewer. pretty good for me. Sorry about the echo. Okay, we're reading the Suppression of Communist Act of 1950 made communist parties illegal, and gave the government the power to declare any similar organization illegal as well. So basically, ANC could have been declared as illegal and they could have been shut down. Okay, so the Suppression of Communism Act of 1950 made the communists oh, party illegal and gave the government the power. Hello, what the hell is that echo? Okay, it gave the government power to declare suspension of communism. Illegal as well. Oh my balls. I don't know why my thing keeps making that weird ringing sound. I'm irritated. I think I'm just gonna end this live right now. See the delay? It's really irritating. Oh damn, this thing could really go on forever and ever. The multiverse. Okay, I think I'm gonna end my live here. I feel like I've made no progress. Nobody's liked my videos, so I'm just gonna like it myself and um hopefully able to get more viewers sooner or later. Okay. Anyways, to summarize, so today we were looking at the question: resistance to apartheid in the 1950s was minimal and ineffectual. Discuss this statement. So my source will be the apartheidmuseum.org, and I've discussed the topic nonviolent protest in the 1950s. Just to make this video a little bit longer, I'm going to read my notes. Through the 1950s, there were many campaigns and protests against apartheid and apartheid laws. Through the 1950s, there were many campaigns and protests against the apartheid laws. There was a groundswell of resistance as people responded in overwhelming numbers to call for civil disobedience and defiance throughout the country. Most acts of resistance during this time were intended to be non-violent, though they did become violent from time to time. usually as a result of police, police brutality. Many acts of resistance during this time were intended to be non-violent, though they did become violent from time to time as a result of police brutality. Okay, there was a groundswell of resistance as people responded in overwhelming numbers to calls of civil disobedience. There was a groundswell in resistance as people responded in overwhelming numbers. There was a groundswell of resistance as people responded in overwhelming numbers to calls of civil disobedience and defiance throughout the country. In 1952, the ANC launched the Defiance Campaign. A program of civil disobedience was planned. This meant that large groups of Africans would peacefully and deliberately break laws. This meant that a large groups of Africans would peacefully and deliberately break laws, and they aimed to get arrested and to fill up the country's prisons. They hoped that this would gain them recognition or would help them to be seen by the public and would force the apartheid government to abolish the apartheid laws. Mass rallies were held throughout the country, and groups of volunteers were sent to break the law. Dyria, 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 Dyria. It's that bear walked up, bear beat. Oh, there's another person watching my video. Yo, what's good? I didn't even see. Thanks. I'm studying. On my bed that I was sleeping just now. I promise. Like, that's not what I'm on. I promise you. Yeah, okay. Civil disobedience. When the Union of South Africa was formed in 1910, political power was in the hands of white people. Only white males could vote. During the next 38 years, a series of government passed laws which enforced segregation. Special laws reserved skilled positions on mines and in factories for white workers. Hey, yeah, please subscribe to my channel, bro. Oh, thank you for the hundreds. Thank you, thank you. I feel like a celebrity. Okay. Special laws reserved skilled positions on mines and in factories for white workers, and prevented blacks from training for skilled positions in the industry. This therefore, thank you. They were given preference, and thousands of blacks were displaced in the place. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to my shake. If you want to leave, there's no problem. Thank you. Corona. Okay, the 1915 Land Act stated that Africans could only own land in areas set aside for them. The reserves, which covered just over 7% of the country, thousands were forced off their land and many were removed to overcrowded reserves. Okay, the NP victory in the 1948. Oh, is this Hopo or Tyler? Oh, wait, why would you say my black ass? This is Hopo. Yeah? Nah, it's not. Okay, even if you're not, thank you anyways. I don't really mind. I am black anyways. I'm probably gonna end the live stream here. Thanks for watching. Anyways, I'm gonna post another video tomorrow. So, oh, Zoya. Oh, hi, Zoya. Studying. I would have never expected it to be you. Thank you very much. I'm actually gonna give you a hug tomorrow. You said good night, so I'm assuming you're gonna go to sleep. So thank you for watching, I guess. Good night. Mwah, 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 mwah. Okay, I should stop. Bye. Anyways, thanks YouTube. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.